All right, traders, welcome back to the channel. We're talking about AMC, a very quick rundown on what happened with the chart. Did we get the movement that we expected? Did I get back into options to go into the weekend into Monday? And what do I expect with the following weekend? Now, I do think there's a lot of risk associated with AMC right now when you're looking at the options market. So I want that to be abundantly clear. So if you're looking at trading options on AMC, there is tons of risk right now with options. Stock, I think it's a great time personally to be loading up, getting more stock. For myself personally, this quite possibly could be the bottom for the time being, but we'll have to wait and see. But what I'm talking about specifically here on the channel is primarily options, and then times when I'm buying some stock as well, but specifically talking about what I am doing. Anything that I'm talking about on the channel, I am actively trading. I constantly am posting my trades on Twitter, so you can follow along there. The link is down below if you're interested in subscribing and following on Twitter. But let's not waste any more time. Like, subscribe, do what you gotta do. Let's get to it.
I got no drip in my pocket.
Okay, so what we're going to do is break this out on a larger time frame just so you can see, or zoom out just a little bit so you can see a little bit clearer. Now you're getting a bear flag. This is what I'm seeing as you take a little bit of a step back. Now, I've traded this twice on the options chains. I've been adding a few more shares as we've been in this range. I mentioned previously, as you drop below 38, 37, this is a beautiful time to be adding into your long-term bags. That's me specifically. Now, I'm not a financial advisor, so take nothing I say as that. Use me as an indicator, and that's all I recommend from this channel. But what I see as the bottom right now is this 31.9 range. Is it possible we break down double bottom there? It is possible. So going into the week, the first thing I want to say right now is I did not get back into options on Friday's close today. I did not add more. I contemplated all day long. Honestly, you actually had a very great reaction to that trend line, just so you know. I have it drawn out better on the laptop, but I'm doing this pretty quick right now. So we had a really good reaction, bouncing very strong off that. I did like that. It was... So if you're sitting in any options, I do like where you got in. It looks pretty promising. I do think there's a chance going into Monday morning, you could see a quick dump like we did before to 31.9 and popping right back up. That's what I would absolutely love to see. It's worth mentioning on the actual chart, in the after hours, we have touched 31.9, but during market hours, we have not touched 31.9. We've came down to about 32, what is it, 32.2. So there is a possibility you come down to about 31.9 and bump up from there. That's would be the ultimate price entry point for me personally. And if we hit 31.9, I 110% will buy more options. That's a fact. Now, I might have a tight stop loss, but that's going to be the ultimate support, in my opinion, being the monthly open of June, just so everyone knows. But let's get rid of all that. Let's get rid of all the mumbo jumbo. What are we looking at here? Now, we're sitting in a channel that's kind of good news. It's easy to trade when you're in that type of channel. Now, for the long-term people, what you want to see is a mount of this resistance. You still haven't got there. The target for me was about $38. I said 38 to 39. It's funny you hit the middle of 38.6. So that's actually pretty good news that you did hit that range, and it's not surprising they got rejected. Now, I would have liked a better rejection, so we come down about here and start bouncing from there. That would have been better. However, you're seeing a lot of the pressure pushing you down. It's also worth mentioning there was option pending between $35 and $36. Puts were sitting at 35, calls were sitting at 36. So it's looking like puts may have won this battle to end the week, just so you know. However, I still feel very good long-term on the stock. But looking at where we held the price at, not too surprising when you look at the options for this week specifically. So that's, again, why I'm telling people when you're getting into the options, don't be that person holding the option. That's me personally. So everyone's DMing me saying, Tyler, what are you doing with your options? Are you getting in? Are you getting out? Are you selling? Are you buying more? Look, when I buy options, I am taking my money, I am running, and I'm dumping some money back into the stock, and then I'm waiting to buy more options. That's how it goes. I make money in the option, I buy some stock, I sit, I patiently wait to get a better entry, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. That's what I do here on the channel. So what I want everyone to be thinking about is, one, if you get a touch of 31.9, that would be awesome. If you get that push down, great. Monday morning, I would look to be getting some. It's also worth mentioning that IWM Russell is bouncing extremely strong right now as well. Every time the Russell has hit a bottom like this, I'm just going to say the meme stocks have all performed very well. And it's also not a coincidence you're seeing GameStop bounce very strong also. So I think things are lining up. I'm very bullish on AMC as well. I think you could see a little bit of a dip. And I think if you got into any options at the close of the day, they still look very good. Those $40 options are absolutely beautiful. You get a quick pump in the morning and you come right back down. We bought them yesterday. They were worth $2.20. They bumped up to $3 again today. They came all the way back down to $1.40. That's why I don't hold options. Okay, so I get I may be going a little bit fast explaining this stuff, but I'm trying to make these videos really short, sweet, to the point. I also have my son, so I can't spend too much time making the long, drawn-out videos. But if you have questions, comment down below, or a better way to get a hold of me is getting on Twitter and just tagging me, just at Option Drops. I'm literally on Twitter 24/7. I kind of live there now. Anyways, hope you got something out of this. Like, subscribe, do what you gotta do. We'll be back tomorrow. And if you need to unsubscribe, do it as well. Namaste.
Don't got enough to go cop it. I'm about to take off like a rocket.